And I apologize. I didn't grow up in Jeff, but I have lived here almost 20 years, and I did it by choice. I moved from one of the most beautiful areas in Tennessee to Jeffersonville, and I've had no desire to leave. I love it. But my question is, what we've talked about tonight is all public dollars. And I must admit that gives me the chills, okay? That's a hard way to accomplish anything. What I want to know is, what are you as mayor going to do about encouraging private contributions or private business in Jeffersonville?
Yeah, Mr. Waiz, you want to start?
Well, it's encourage private business. That's one of the things that I loved doing whenever I was mayor. Like I said, we brought in over 3,500 good paying jobs to Jeffersonville. We worked with MedVenture. MedVenture is a company that was actually wanting to move like at 4 different states and 5 different locations here in Indiana. We were able to go ahead and land them here in Jeffersonville. They have about 250 employees. Their average wage is $65,000. So I mean, that's a great company, along with all the other companies that we have. So you just have to be able to work real well with the state, and that's what we did. Sat down with Mitch Daniels. We were able to go ahead and get incentives from them. We were able to get $5 million from them to help us open up the tech park where MedVenture went, along with Key Electronics and also Heartland Payment Systems.
Could I clarify before you finish this, because I'd love to get this just a quick one.
Yes.
When I asked that question, my main question is, what is Jeffersonville doing to be business friendly? What are we doing to make it easy for businesses to want to come here?
Well,
is this a business friendly community? I don't know.
well, you have to be.
I
You have to, if you don't, you can't get the businesses to come here. So that's one thing that really I'm concerned about is like for our high sewer bills.
Right.
You need to make sure that they're low, because especially if you're trying to bring in like large water users, such as that would be out there at River Ridge, they're going to go elsewhere. So you have to make sure that the businesses feel like they want to be here for one, that they can work well with your planning and zoning director is a key, so that they don't get discouraged and just go somewhere else. So, and then also just offering incentives, you know, to help them. And a lot of times the city, you know, we can offer incentives such as tax abatements and things like that. But really that's where you have to go to the state level in order to get additional dollars, make sure that they help out along with all the process, because everybody is out there, all these different cities and states are out there trying to get all these companies that are moving. So you got to make sure that you're on top of your game. And like I said, we brought in a lot of companies whenever I was mayor, and a lot of jobs, and that's what I plan on doing again.
Thank you.
Mayor?
Well, we just announced 735 jobs in the last, since February. Jeff Boat's gonna rehire 200 more. We work with all these businesses. When I came in 1996, there was nothing on the riverfront where Buckhead's, all them were at. There was nothing where Macaulay Nicholas was at except the Tourism Bureau. So we work very well with businesses. I think it's very important that we create jobs to keep people here, because our kids, we don't want to have the brain drain where our kids grow up here and have to move someplace else to get a job. And River Ridge, we work very tirelessly to make sure River Ridge became a complex where we could create business atmosphere, and we've done that. So we're very in tune to getting business here, and we work very hard. We work with One Southern Indiana, who brings in the state side of it. And we had a breakfast last year for all the existing businesses to tell them all the things we offer, and out of that breakfast, we got 3 expansions. So we're trying to be user-friendly with business, because we know it creates jobs. Most of your jobs comes from existing businesses, not from out of state, but from people who are here, who want to expand. And we've done a very good job of that, and we want to continue. I've got 2 economic development directors, one for just existing businesses and one for redevelopment and new businesses. because it takes that much to get people to come here. You gotta work at it every day. You gotta go where they're at, and you gotta help them, and you gotta persuade them to come here, because everybody's got dirt. We gotta show them what Jeffersonville is and tell them how they will be better off coming here. So we work at that every day, and we will continue to do that.